Alright, so we're back here, and it's for today's match here, our next match here on the TV table. That's Max Martinez in the blue jersey, in the solid blue jersey, taking on Chih, or as he gets called by or he gets called by his teammates, Howard. So we're gonna find out if it's gonna be Max or Howard who's gonna be walking away with the win in this match. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be very, very, very interesting, rather, to see. So this table, and of course, lovely Brunswick tables that we are using in this competition. I mean, honestly, and of course, very lovely blue cloth here. Of course, a lot of us grew up on the green cloth, which is a nod to the sport. By the way, we want to thank, of course, our sponsors there, Navigator. We also want to thank Shelby's Billiard Lounge and Restaurant, Shooters Makati, and also Dungeon Pool Lounge, and, and also Big Japan Pool Studio and Gallery. And of course, our venue sponsor for this tournament, Midas Hotel and Casino. Again, we want to thank you all for joining us. So it looks like it's going to be Howard breaking, or Genchi Hung, for those who are wondering. Yeah. Well, but I think Howard would be a nice name for the would be in keeping with his preferences. I mean, it's not unusual for those with the traditional names to sometimes have a more westernized name. Well, he got the break, but I'm not sure that was the kind of spread he wanted. Let's see. Max is gonna go for the shot. Nice one. So he's gonna go try and run out the solids here. Let's see. He's got the balls down. All right. The tough one here is going to be that. Yeah, I think I think that's gonna be an interesting one there. All right. Oh, nice job breaking it apart. Good job using the angle. Now the question is, what balls can he go for here? He can either go for the 1 or the 4. I think he's going for the 1. Ooh, wow. That's a little, well, that's a little painful, that's for sure. Max was hoping for a little result. So Howard's going to try and run this out. There you go. Ooh. That unfortunately that's a scratch. And Now we're not happy with the result, but then again, Max will be at the table. And of course, he'll be more than happy to take this out. Especially considering that he was able to free up the 2 earlier from that cluster. Good job. Now he's looking at the 6. I'm not sure though if I think the 2 actually passes the 10. Oh, no, no. Oh, man. That's a bummer. That's a definite bummer. Let's see. Nice shot there. And Howard here going to look to keep it going. Okay, he's got this shot. It's a little awkward because he's going to have to bridge over that 6, and use the rail as well. Oh, but that is nice. Nice. Very well done. All right. So this leaves an interesting question. Does he have enough angle to go for the side and get position for the 10? That's what I'm looking for here from this man. Okay. He's going to try and do it probably the other way. Go for the 9 instead. And then he's going to try and draw this back. I'm thinking, yeah, he's got a bit of angle to work with here. So if he can do that, he might get good shape on the 10, just like that. There you go. Okay, a little more than expected because of that 8, but you know what? He does have 2 options here. Either go for the side or go for this corner. There it is. Oh! Oh, that was so close. Thought he had it. Chih Hung, a.k.a. Howard, missing on that one. And Max Martinez is going to try his luck here. There it is. So the 2 ball. Max Martinez is going to set up this 2. Just let it go, follow, and yeah, there you go. 8 ball to the side. And Martinez hoping to get this rack in the first opportunity to barge into the next round. Well, boost his chances of barging into the next round, rather. Well, he's got that 1 rack. And there we go. Bring out the magical racking template. So Howard taking a look here. Of course, thinking about the last rack there, whether he could have done more. He did make some good shots. It's just that, sadly, he didn't get the opportunity he was looking for earlier. Just looking around here, just trying to figure out where he should go. Right now, Max Martinez going for it. All right, he's gonna go for the break here. See if he can get some good separation this time. Nicely done. Beautiful break, but oh. All right, drop the ball. I believe that's the 7 if I'm correct. And that's a 7 he dropped. Nice job. Since he was able to drop that. This next challenge, obviously, to decide which balls to go for. I mean, his position's a little awkward, but I think the 2 does seem like the best opportunity. Nice. He knocked in the stripe as well, but I think he called the solid. So he's just going to go continue here. There you go. Nicely done. Oh, wait a second. I think he didn't want to be that close. I think he was actually considering the 1. Oh, no. Just a little too close. Would have been better if he somehow didn't marry the cue ball in the 4. That would be grounds for a divorce right there. Anyway, gonna go for it. Nice one though. Good escape. And look at that. I have to say, good out of there. So he's just gonna try and cut this one in. Then let's see. Maybe go for the 6 in the same pocket. Okay, you know what? That's not so bad. You can go for the side pocket instead. Just let it follow a little bit because what he wants to do is get himself a shot for the 4, and then if he has enough angle, that's going to give him the angle to get to. If he has the right angle, that's going to get him to where he should be on the 8. All right. Now this is a crucial shot for him. Make this one. So he's going to try and make this one here. The 4 ball. Let's see. He's going to try and. I would give it some draw, some bottom, because that bottom spin. Oh, he's going for the top. Okay, that could also work. So he doesn't hit the other balls. He's fine. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. I think a draw might have actually been better, especially if he went deep. Just to at least flatten out and bring it towards the 8. But nonetheless, he still has a shot. And he's going to go for the bottom right. Solid shot there. It looks good. And 2-0 for Max Martinez. Needs just 1 more rack to sweep it. But Howard, not one to quit just yet, I think. So the player was Chih. So Max Martinez will wait his turn here. Almost ready to set this up. All right, so Howard's gonna go for the break. Now it seems to work best if the break is attacked from the middle. And I recall when I had a conversation with Shane Van Boney, he did say that at one point that for triangular racks, the best break results often happen from around the middle of the kitchen. So, well, let's see if Howard's stroke here will do it. Okay, nothing down. The referee removing the template very carefully. Chih Hong will have to wait and sit there as Max Martinez goes looking for a ball that could get him there. And obviously, the solids seem to be a clear advantage there in terms of. There you go. He's going to go for the 7, I would think. Nicely played there. Tried to go for the combination, but I'm not sure that panned out. Right. Howard wants to take advantage here. He's going to let this go forward. On the 12. I think he hit that just a little too thin. A lot can still happen at this point. Oh, okay. I rattled out. Well, I bounced out rather. Just wasn't the right angle. Let's see. Does he have a view on the other balls? I think he might be able to pocket one to the side. Just checking the angles. Okay. I think he can still see. I think he can still see the 11. right, not bad. Got himself positioned for the 9, but the 10 is a good question there. Not 100% sure it passes. The 8 to at least go into the bottom right pocket. I mean, there could be a way he could probably get some counter spin off that rail, and then he's going for top right. Oh, that was the risky part of it. Very risky play. I know that Howard was actually just trying to break apart that cluster, the 10 and the 8, but he took a risky approach. And again, I think he probably wouldn't have had any other option. I'm thinking that he could use the 1 to separate the 10 and the 8. All he has to do is just line it up. All right, so again, just a quick reminder to everyone that the 3 foul rule is not in effect for these matches, meaning that as long as that means that as long as the match continues, as long as the referee deems it, then yeah, you can commit as many fouls as you feel your opponents. All right, 8 ball to go to the bottom left for the rack. There you go, perfectly played. All right, so what a performance there as Max Martinez. Dominant show there against Howard, Chih Hung. Still great effort though. And again, no 3 foul rule in effect here, so basically the only objective really here is just to finish off the rack. And of course, once we get to the quarterfinal stages, we're going to have the real races, the real showdowns happen. For now, these rounds are out there. So, with that, we're going to be back with the rest of our matches in just a moment. Don't go away.